Hi guys, this is Srinidhi. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a skincare recommendation video. So these are the products that I used in the past month. I'm going to tell you guys about which ones worked for me and which ones did not work for me. Now before we move on to this video, I want to give a couple of disclaimers. First one, all the products that I've mentioned today are based on my own experiences and what has worked for me and my skin. So whatever I'm saying has worked for me and whatever I'm recommending it to you guys based on my personal experiences may or may not work for you guys. So just keep that in mind because not all skin is the same. And second of all of these products that I'm mentioning today in my video are my own products, like the one that I got by myself. It's not sent to me, it's not a PR gift, it's not a paid review. So this is 100% unsponsored video. Nobody's sponsoring me because this is the first time I'm doing a skincare video. So with that too in mind, let's get into the video. Before we move on to the video, I also want to clarify about one thing, which is my skin type and my skin concern. So all the products that I have used in the past month are to target that particular skin concern. So if you have a different skin type than mine and if you have a different skin concern, then these products may or may not work for you. So research according to your skin type and your skin concerns and choose the right product. My skin type is combination skin, but I have a damaged skin barrier situation going on right now. So my skin leans more towards the drier side of late, and I've been getting dry patches in my face, especially around my mouth area, and skin starts peeling off. There is a visible dry patch, and after that settles down, it leaves a pigmentation. So those are my skin concerns, and all the products that I've used is to target all of these. And let me start with the product that actually brought me into this, because you will be seeing me recommend products from the same skincare brand. That is because one product worked out for me, so I wanted to just continue with it just to be safe, okay, just to be on the safer side. And this is not an ad or promotion for that particular brand. So I'm starting off with the most loved and hyped product, which is the dot&key ceramides and hyaluronic barrier repair moisturizer. So this one is a holy grail product for normal to dry combination and sensitive skin. My review about this is I have both pros and cons. So this product is something that I loved so much in the beginning, okay? And that is what brought me towards buying a lot of other products from the same brand, because this was what my dry skin needed. Let me just go in with the pros. The pros is it's very good for dry skin. It actually helped me not exactly heal dry skin, but manage or deal with the dry skin. So it is quite heavy for oily or acne prone skin. This might not work, but for me, I felt like this is not too heavy or does not make your skin feel too greasy. It kind of sits on your face for 1 or 2 minutes before getting absorbed by your face. And one good thing I noticed that a lot of people may or may not like is after some time or the next day morning after my skincare routine, I noticed that my skin produced oil. Now, if you don't like that feeling as a combination skin person, then you can probably just test this is how it is working for you, and then start using it. But for me, I felt very thankful that my skin was producing oil, because for a long time it did not. For the longest time I was suffering from a very very dry skin, dry, irritated and sensitive skin. So when this one made my skin produce its natural oils, I felt really grateful. It was like balance was finally being restored, because it brought the sheen and shine back to my face. So on that front, I really loved this product. But one thing was towards the end, I started having a bit of an inflamed skin situation. Like something irritated my skin. I think it was my shampoo, and I was like everything was actually irritating my skin at that moment. But this moisturizer did not do anything to deal with that irritation. It in fact burnt my skin. It felt like needles during my inflamed phase, which I found to be very, I don't know. My heart was broken because this was like my favorite. You see how much I've used. So this was like my favorite moisturizer, and the fact that it couldn't like deal with a broken skin barrier was something that really broke my heart. And then I realized that if dry skin is your only problem, this will be a holy grail product for you. This will work really well to deal with that concern, but when your skin is crying for help and when your barrier is like deeply disturbed, then I don't think this would work. I feel like something in its ingredient is a potential irritant, so it might not work for your skin. But if dry skin is your main concern, if you want to um, get rid of that dryness in on a budget, then I think this is a great pick. The second product is this dot&key Blueberry Hydrate Barrier Repair Milky Toner Essence. So this is the first time I've ever used a milky toner. I've wanted to try a milky toner for a really long time, and I've tried rose waters, I've tried other water-based toners. They did not work on my skin, especially 3 years back when I was going through uh, this same skin barrier concerns. None of that helped, and then I just had to like abruptly stop all of my skincare. Only after like 2 years I am finally into skincare. So yeah, when none of those toners worked for me, I really wanted to look for toners that targeted my particular skin concern. And this milky toner has ceramides. Now ceramides are like my best friends. Any product with ceramides and barrier support is something that I would choose. And I would say that this one is a pretty decent toner. It's not like, it's not really great or a holy grail product. It's not going to be life changing, but it's pretty decent for its price. It was priced around somewhere around 350 or 70 or something like that, somewhere near to 400. So on a budget, if you want to try out a milky toner first, you can like start out with this, because milky toners can be very expensive. There are so many milky toners out there in the market today, and it can be very expensive and overwhelming to choose the right one. So if you want to just experiment with something but on a budget without jumping into an expensive one right at the beginning, then you can go for this. It was a decent product. I also want to say, during my irritated face, this also stung a little, but not as much as the moisturizer did. So still it did sting a little, so I have to mention that. Now, this next product actually blew my mind. It surprised me a lot because I wasn't expecting much from it. So, this one is the Dot and Key Strawberry Bright 10% Niacinamide Face Serum. So, this serum looks very cute. The bottle looks exactly like strawberry, and the color of the serum is also pink. If you can see, it's pink in color. And me being me, I love anything pink. So this, to be honest, this pink is what brought me towards this product. So mostly I was like, it's an aesthetic product. You know, niacinamide has worked pretty well for me before, so I wouldn't be experimenting with anything new because this is a safe product for me. So that is why I wanted to try this product. But I have to say, within a week of using, literally within a week of using, I was able to see change. My skin was going through a dull phase, and after I introduced this particular product, I was able to see that my skin tone like brightened and evened out. And I also mentioned to you guys about the pigmentation around my mouth area, especially under my lips. There was a clear pigmentation, and I saw that this product reduced that pigmentation as well. And I noticed all of these changes right after I introduced this product. So I can clearly say that this is what is the magic ingredient. But I have to say that niacinamide alone cannot reduce pigmentation. There are a lot of other things, a lot of other ingredients that helps in reducing stubborn pigmentation or acne marks. But this product, for me personally, I would say it worked. It's a 10 on 10 product. So give it a try if you can. Again, just because this product worked completely well for me, I do not guarantee 100% that this will work well on your skin as well. Just patch test before you use any product. Next, I got this Dot& Key's Blueberry Hydrate 12% Barrier Boost Face Serum. As I mentioned earlier, my main concern is barrier support. So every product that I choose is to target that particular concern. So that is why I chose a barrier support serum. And I heard a lot of great reviews about this online, and after doing my research only I got this. But I have to say, this product actually disappointed me. From the very first use, I felt it stung my skin a little, and I don't know, maybe I'm allergic to some ingredient in this, I'm not sure. But it's not just like all of the other products, like for example the toner or the moisturizer, at least like irritated my skin only when it was in its already irritated phase. But this one stung my skin even when it was working, when it was doing really fine. So for me, this product is a miss. So if you're looking to buy any serum from this brand, or out of these two, go for this one. This one is far more better. It was even quite gentle on my skin when my skin was going through that irritated phase. Next, we're coming to something that I should have started off with. Anyway, we're getting there. So we're going to talk about cleansers now. So I am using two cleansers at this moment. I'll go one by one. So the first one is the one that I keep in my shower, the one that I use in the morning. So this is the Plum's rice water and niacinamide simply bright face wash. This is like my second tube. So this one is something that has worked very well for me. Even the so-called gentle cleansers irritated my skin and did not work well. It either made my skin dry or like stung my skin. When all of those failed, even when all of those so-called gentle cleansers failed, this was the product that came to my rescue. Very nice product. The second one is PhD's ceramide hydrating cleanser. This has 5 essential ceramides, and this one is so gentle on the skin. While I'm washing my face, I don't feel any sort of irritation. It feels moisturizing and it feels very gentle. Even if I just keep it on my face for like a minute or two, it would still not irritate my skin, which was a huge green flag. And lastly, we are moving on to lip balm. The lip balm that I use every single night for good hydration and a nice lip treatment like feel is the OG Laneige lip sleeping mask. This is my second bottle. Like, I already finished one, and this lasted for almost 2 years, but I have to say I did not use consistently. So it lasts for 2 years. This is like one of the best lip balms out there in the market, and I would say personally for me, it is worth every single hype because it really feels hydrating. It feels like a lip screen. So you wear this lip mask and then you go to sleep, and next morning also you wake up with you know the same level of hydration. And trust me, I've used quite a few lip balms before for like overnight lip treatment, but nothing has worked as well as Laneige did. But this does not treat lip pigmentation, so if your concern is lip pigmentation, then look for products that has like kojic acid, or products that specifically target lip pigmentation. But if you just want like hydration, something that a long standing hydration throughout the night, even till the next morning when you wake up, then Laneige is your best pick. It is also worth every single penny because it's going to last a very long. This is a small tub, and this lasted pretty long for me. So this is going to last very long for you. So this is worth your investment. So you don't have to keep buying more and more lip balms to compensate. This will do it. Another lip balm that I have that I use during my daytime is the Laneige Glowy Lip Balm. Now, this lip balm, I was so excited to get this. I finally got my hands on this. And this is equally good, if not better. Consistency wise, texture wise, it feels the same. And also, I have the berry range from both of these. One difference is the lip sleeping mask is thicker. This one is more daytime friendly. You can wear it during daytime. It's quite glossy. Also, this one looks like a little pale and ashy on your lips, but since it's just during nighttime, I don't really mind. This has a very subtle tint, so you really have to like scrutinize to see the tint. If you are looking for a budget pick that performs pretty similarly, I'll have to go with the Swiss Beauty's Kiss Candy Lip Balm. This one is so affordable compared to that one. It's only like 99 rupees. You can get it so easily, and the performance for the price range is actually mind blowing because consistency wise, it reminds me of Laneige. And I think this product itself was introduced as a dupe to the Laneige Glowy Lip Balm. The tint also you can see better than the Laneige one, and hydration also lasts for a really long time. Compared to the Laneige one, I would say this is very similar. It performs very similarly. Only con for me is it has like olive oil as its ingredient, and you can literally smell the oil. If you're someone who hates the smell of oil, you cannot stand it, then you might not really like this. And if you also don't like heavy lip balms, then this is not for you. Plus, both of these lip balms are amazing. They perform pretty similarly. However, they do not have SPF. So if you want a daytime lip balm with SPF, look for something that has SPF in it. Now I don't have anything, and I'm also not going outside, and I only use this when I'm at home. Okay, so outside I might wear a lipstick or a lip gloss, but inside and at home, for a nice lip hydration, I use these, both of these lip balms. If you want something, a lip balm that you want to wear outside along with SPF, look for SPF based lip balms. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I also have a makeup recommendation video coming up pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe to my channel so that you'll get to see that video as well. And I hope you all have a nice day. Bye bye.